Powerhouse, presented by Alliant Energy.
Alliant Energy, we're on for you.
Welcome back to Powerhouse. A wood-burning fireplace is one of the least efficient ways to heat your home. Now, if you don't want to give up your fireplace, a great energy-efficient alternative is a gas fireplace insert. This is Kent Roeder with Mendota Hearth Products. And Kent, tell us how much more efficient a gas insert like this one is compared to a traditional wood-burning fireplace.
Well, the traditional wood-burning fireplaces are usually about 5 to 10% efficient. So really what you're doing is taking all the warm air from your house and sending that right up the chimney. When you compare that, this insert here at 86.5% efficient, you know, you're definitely stretching out your gas dollars, your energy dollars a lot more.
Why is the gas efficiency so important?
Well, we're all feeling the pinch of high gas prices these days, and when you definitely get a lot more at 86% efficient, you can also, give your old inefficient furnace a break and, keep the room that you hang out in the most warm and cozy with a gas burning insert, and then, enjoy a beautiful fire with just the touch of a button.
What are some of the benefits of having a gas insert?
Well, the nice thing is when you're dealing with wood-burning fireplaces, you have to buy and stack wood, you have to deal with cleaning up the ash and dumping the ash, you have to wait till the fire cools down at night to really shut it off and shut the damper so the cold air doesn't come back in, and messing with the damper and all that kind of stuff. Well, with the gas insert, all you're really doing is turning that button on and off. You can enjoy a beautiful flame with a click of a button, and if you need to leave, then you just shut it off and go, and you don't have to worry about it. You don't have to let anything cool down.
Can you explain to us how a gas insert works?
Yeah, basically what you have, you start out with venting at the top of the chimney coming down into the firebox that you see, and that firebox is actually a double wall box. The interior box is where the air and the gas mix for combustion, and then the air is brought in from outside the house through one of the vent pipes and then mixes with the gas, as I mentioned, and then the exhaust goes right back up the chimney, so it's truly a direct vent. You're not taking air from inside the house out. What the air you do use on the inside is the room air that's taken in there through the side vents, goes through a heat exchanger, and then comes out the top through a blower system, so it recirculates the hot air into your house.
Well, let's talk specifically about the installation itself. I imagine that there are some considerations before converting a fireplace.
Definitely. What you want to do first is find your local specialty hearth retailer and have them bring out somebody who can do an inspection on your chimney for a few different reasons. One is to make sure that the chimney is in good shape, that it doesn't have any large cracks, missing bricks, and all that, is big enough to take the vent pipe down, and then also to make sure the firebox is big enough for your desired insert that you want to put in there.
So after this inspection, then what's the first step in the installation?
Once we know that everything's safe and everything's going to work, we start out by taking the vent pipe that I talked about. You connect that to a adapter at the top of your chimney, run the vent line down into the room, and make sure everything's sealed off at the top. And then we also need to hook up a gas line, so there's a couple different ways of doing it. You can bring that up through the ash dump, or basically just run hard gas pipe on the outside of the house and drill right through the fire brick. And then once everything's in place and you have electrical also run up there, you slide that insert into place, and then you hook up that gas line, the vent top, and the electrical for the blower, and then slide that in there. And then the final step is actually to take and as you can see in here, you want to set the logs the way you're supposed to. We do put insulation in the chimney to stop so there's no cold air infiltration, and then you want to decorate the logs and everything to make sure it looks good.
Well, speaking of aesthetics, it's remarkable to me to see how realistic this looks. It really looks like a wood-burning fire.
Yeah, it's amazing the amount of time that we spend on trying to make those logs and the burner and everything look realistic. The trend in the fireplace industry these days is, that's what people want. They want it to be realistic, yet they don't want to deal with the mess of a wood-burning fireplace. So it's amazing the amount of time. We've even taken logs out of actual wood-burning fireplaces that we like the looks of, taken it back to our lab, molded it into what you see in in these inserts, and the amount of time and effort that goes into it, people would be surprised.
How much heat does this fireplace put out?
Well, at 86% efficient, this puts out about 40,000 BTUs, and this can heat up to 1,500 square feet. And also, by just turning on, as I said before, to leave your furnace, give it a break, if you just turn on the house fan and recirculate the heat, then you can definitely save money on your energy bills. And I don't know too many furnaces that you can actually sit back and cozy up to and look at. They're still we definitely need furnaces, but they don't have the look of a fire like this, so it is nice to be able to enjoy that too.
What are some of the options that homeowners can choose from?
Well, it depends on what you're looking for, but there's hundreds of different options. Usually the insert itself it'll be tested with one specific log set and fire brick option and burner and all that, but the options are the way you finish the fireplace. We've got many different platings and all that where you can match the color to your style of your house, and there's a bunch of different options to do that.
Does this particular model have a remote?
Yeah, this one actually is standard equipment, but the remotes these days, it's amazing what they can do. It's a rheostat, a thermostat. You can adjust the height of the flame. You can program it to come on at night, come off in the morning, just like normal furnaces, so they're highly programmable.
How much can a customer, a consumer, expect to pay for a gas insert?
They can get up into easily $2,500 to $4,500 depending on what you want to do. But the thing to remember with a high efficiency one is that it might cost you a little more up front, but this appliance is something that you're not going to replace like computers and some of the stereo equipment these days that go every couple of years. You're going to survive with this for a long time, so that savings in gas efficiency can go easily more than, in fact, come out ahead of the difference and help pay for the difference in that higher price fireplace.
Well, thanks so much, Kent. This is great information.
Thank you.
A gas fireplace insert like this one can not only eliminate a drafty fireplace, but it can also save you energy and money.